This revision video is on the portrayal of sex and violence in the media. Now, some Christians will actually choose not to watch any TV or any films to avoid seeing things which they deem unacceptable. So basically hear, see and speak no evil. They can't repeat it. They don't want to be at risk of being affected by these negative portrayals in a negative way. There's a good story in the Bible that shows this. It involves King David, and it's where he actually spent time watching a woman as she bathed. And as a result of this, he ended up committing adultery and murder. So, it led him to sin. Now, sex and violence is obviously contrary to Christian teachings and how it is portrayed in the media. So when you look in the Bible and you listen to the stories and teachings of Jesus, well, they tell you that sex is a gift from God only when married and should not be a part of a casual relationship. So basically, if it's shown in this way, or not in this way in any media, then it is wrong. It shouldn't be contained. Well, actually, violence, pretty much the same, should be avoided. Christian teachings, turn the other cheek. Jesus taught that. So again, in films where you see violence being used in a negative way, Christians believe that should be the case and it should be banned. However, some Christians, though, are split on this. They don't all think like that. But some Christians tell you that actually sex and violence are a part of life. TV and films simply tell stories of real life, whether they be fictional or fact. But they all agree that at no point should sex be glorified and violence be centralised. It shouldn't be the main theme of the programme or the film or the story. It can be involved as it is part of life. Example of this would be the parable of the Good Samaritan that Jesus told. He told a story that actually contained violence because the man walking from the road from Samaria to Jerusalem got beaten up, got left for dead, mugged, in a pretty bad way. But at no point was that ever kind of glorified in the story. It just simply said, man got beaten up. So you can have a story that contains violence, but you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to go, OTT. It can just be simply explaining the situation. There's a YouTube clip there if you want to have a look at that story, and it's a good little example that you can use within your answers. So that's the key Christian beliefs about this portrayal of sex and violence in the media. Some would want it all banned, others are happy to have it as long as it is, reflected as part of life and not, centralised.